Alright, welcome back to Map Gaming. We're about a little bit about 2 days before a bad tide. I need to make sure that all my management things are the way they need to be. Doing that. I'm going to... What we're going to do, because we kind of left this in a state of problems, is we're going to up that level, put that at 3, start kind of getting that going, play on one of those, play on that guy. Obviously, we're still kind of in the infrastructures of getting this kind of set up again, so hopefully we can get that taken care of. We're also trying to build this, get this set up. Having multiple districts is kind of problematic to some degree. Making sure everything is taken care of in the proper way. Alright, at least we're starting to get a little bit of sunflower seeds going in there. It's better than nothing. We'll work on that. Like I said, if we can get this going, that'll give us 3 extra jobs in this department, which would then help kind of... we're still trying to repopulate this one, so hopefully we can bounce back and get that going. It seems to be like we should be able to get those going, hopefully. This one, what I've kind of decided is if we come up here, I want to go up to here, and then we go to the I wish I did a little bit more research, so we're gonna wait on that one. We can actually pause both of you because there's no reason for both of you to be there when we have other jobs that can be getting done. Almost done with this. I don't think we're gonna get it done in time, which is like, I mean, that's okay. I wish it would get done in time, but life doesn't always hand you that box of lemons. So, let's pause you. Hopefully we can get someone. There we go. We can get someone in there. Hopefully get this built. Maybe we open this up more. Because that doesn't really ever seem to hold. Let's pause that guy. I mean, it works now, but like, it just, that blow up. Maybe, maybe making a wall around here. I don't know. So that didn't work either. Not in the way we wanted it to. So we might have to go up 1 on this just to kind of help that. Oh, let's pause. Alright, so let's go to Thistle. How many? Okay, we don't have any extra jobs going. You're good. We need 4 extra beavers over here. How are we doing over here? We have 6 extra jobs. So we can pause. Ooh, pause you. And then now we only have one. Which I wonder what that is. There we go. So we got that kind of going. 14 days, that's not too terribly bad, especially with us having like 3,000 things of water. Let's see. We got that set up. That should be set up the way we want it to. I did come in there, but yeah, real quick, District 4, it's also a farming village. Let me know what you got in the comments. Let's get that named. Construction site, that should be fine. How are we doing on this one? You're paused. What other jobs do we have going on here? Alright, you're gathering water, that's paused. We have... Okay, so you're working. Slowly but surely. Alright, no, you do not. Nope. Nope. And then we should have the extra job here. Alright, that's fine. Holy cow. We're there. Let's do 3 there. How are we doing there? Let's bump you up. What else could we be doing? Wait, you're fully loaded. I guess right now you could be the guy that goes around and does that. Because I don't really know what else there is for you to do. We have one in there, which is fine. We are waiting on logs. Which, strangely enough, we should oh, we do have that. Alright, that's fine. Let's actually pause you because you're full. And then we'll move over here. Play. And just get some of those trees going. People up here are hungry. No surprise there. But we should be able to... Where are we at? We're in Thistlebank. Manage. What is this? Alright, and then when we go to District 4, it should be fine. You guys are full. You don't have any food though. Very low on food. Let's high prioritize you guys. And then right now I don't need you up there. Worker would be nice. Drop you down to 1. Because right now I gotta get all this food going. That's our biggest Achilles heel, is making sure everyone has food. We have more than enough. Don't we have any food? You would think with all the extra stuff that we got going on that we would have plenty of food to be storing everybody. Especially up here. What were you guys doing? That's the biggest question. What were you guys doing? Let's make sure no goods over there. Alright, we're getting food. Alright, so we got, what is that? We got 9 people working this yard. Hopefully that's more than enough. Transfer food to these guys. Alright, we're still working on population over there. Oh, boom. See? Now we got food. We just need to work on shipping it everywhere. Which I probably need to work on. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? Water seems to be under control. We have that going for us at least. We just need food. One of the major food groups. Alright, what are we doing over here? We aren't getting any food. Import is needed. And we'll work that out. So that then when we go to them, yeah. We got weird border lines here, which is kind of being a problem. And then if this works, we can get rid of these two. Stick those two. Oh, pause. But we'll be able to stick these guys in here, get them to work, and then this should fill up rather quickly. Oh, play. Before everything dies. I'm gonna probably also play you. That one's good. Not necessarily worried about that one, but we have a beaver in there, which isn't doing much of anything else. Alright, I think for the time being, we're just gonna work on food, getting that set up. These guys are terribly hungry. Which I can't blame them. And we're giving them water. Should be giving them carrots. Giving them something to eat. Alright, that's not stressful. Alright, how many... I want to look at the global. We got 46 beavers. These beavers are the hungriest, which, I mean, like I said, I get, but... not 100% sure what we do about that. How much food do you got in there? You got 20 potatoes. We will... What is this? No. Doesn't really make much sense for us to keep it. Oh, we don't need... But then, yes. Alright, so we should be getting that one down to where then they send potatoes over. There we go. We're sending all this stuff to them. We don't have anybody working in there. And drop you down to 2. Not what I want to click on. I'll drop you down to 2. Drop you down to 1. Pick that up. At least get someone in there. You're in there. Do we even have anybody in? We got 8. Don't need that guy going. Probably don't need, yeah, we don't need paper. I don't think we need gears at this current point in time. Alright, we got that solved. Are we... Alright, you have carrots. You have a carrot. Stressful. Stressful, stressful, stressful. We'll bump that up. Pause you. Bump that up. Play. Oh man. Well, I hope everybody's having a better day than I am, because apparently I am working on killing everybody. Not only am I trying to kill people in this playthrough, but my other playthrough with the Iron Teeth, I'm also working exceedingly hard to destroy their livelihood and destroy everything that they got going for them. I just need a moment to like recalibrate, repopulate, not have to worry about water. I mean, we're not really having to worry about water. Food is our primary problem. Alright, you guys got grilled potatoes. You jack squat. Okay, stop sending them logs. Send them mother trucking food. Goods listed. What about you? I mean, at that point, I really don't care. I'd rather have some form of nourishment, in all honesty. Man. Yeah, if you guys want to play this game and you think you're man enough to take this on, this is how you take on this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, having the long droughts, all that fun jazz, that does add to everything that we're doing in every sense of this purpose, but you wanna go ham, you make districts. I say that just because having to come over here, manage this, and make sure food and everything like that's being sent over here along with water, having that sent over here, having it be sent over here, making sure everybody is operating to the best of their abilities is something that is nuts. And it is definitely stressful, to say the very least. Yeah. And this is the first time that carrots has ever had a problem keeping up with the minority feel like we are struggling pretty hard. You guys got food. You do not have food. Why do you not have food? You don't have jack. Where is it? Grilled potatoes. I priority that. What do we need? I would say at this current point in time, grilled potatoes. That way at least we have a couple of places where we can actually hold grilled potatoes, because apparently these guys are going ham on grilled potatoes and these guys aren't getting anything from it. Alright, so we got 6 grilled potatoes coming this way, which should help out this population over here. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do is, I didn't really necessarily want to do this with this one, but because I have time to edit this video down and do some backstage sleight of hand motions and whatnot, I'm going to kind of put this on a time lapse and try to get rid of a few. Do I do a time lapse? I don't think I need to. I want to, but I don't think it is necessary. Wrong button. Pause you. Alright, play you, get you going. We got 3 extra jobs that need to be filled. Water shouldn't be a problem though. That's not what I wanted. One's good there. I'm cool with that. 3's good there. 1 should be theoretically good there. You did your job. Let's get rid of you. Alright, now we got 5 beavers that need jobs. At this current point in time, just to give me something to do, I'm going to cut all those down. Why? Because we have more than enough of the elixir over here to kind of deal with that. How are we doing over here in District 4? We got 3 extra jobs, so we are boosting population 800. You have workers. You have 2 workers. You have 1 worker, so that's in turn 1 full house. Shoot. Alrighty. What to do? Ooh. Play. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, we don't need all of that going, especially when we have 8K worth of junk. TNT. TNT is something that we should start playing with, but I have nothing to build at this current point in time. Right now, I'm more focused on food, getting that sorted, growing my population back up, because splitting it off the way I did, probably a big problem. But that being said, we're able to get double the beavers in this area to kind of, between these two, theoretically, we're able to get roughly about 50 beavers farming different, various different produces and whatnot. We just have to kind of get to that point. Let's prioritize hauler over here. I don't think I have any haulers, but it's a nice idea. Oh, we're full. We can play you. How are we doing on water? Food, we're starting to kind of bounce back a little bit from. I don't even know, how are we doing in? I'll be 20. We're at 14. 11. And 17. Alright, drought approaching. This is going to be a little bit easier to deal with on some aspects. Food, still a problem. Alright, so had to get a drink real quick, so I paused my video and whatnot, but came down here. This forester, for the most part, will reach everything except for a couple of spaces, and I decide, hey, it'd be a great idea to plant some blueberries down here. That way, one, hopefully they can actually last a little bit and get going in that aspect, and then we can also farm these up here, which will give these guys a little bit of extra encouragement to kind of drink from. These beavers at this current point in time don't need to be played, because obviously we got 12 days until they're grown. We got 24 days until we see any kind of benefit out of those. We might as well come up here. If I hit the right button, rotate, and then get this for, where is it? Blueberry storage. Why do we not have any carrots anymore? Oh, because they haven't been harvested yet. But I was also thinking we could come in here. Oh well. We will carrot this up. And that's mainly just because once this kind of gets going, we'll be able to actually survive off this. And this should be able to get going here pretty soon. I am going to, I wrote it down while I was getting a drink. I'm also going to do research on kind of helping set up our distribution centers a little bit better. Because I think right now we are having a heck of a time trying to get those going. It also doesn't help that this district is very, it's in the growing process. So that doesn't also help the situation that we have going here. I'm going to kick that down to 2. This pump should be able to withstand just having 2 there. Let's make sure. I want to get that going, make sure that has water. We can pause that because that probably has enough water. Let's play you. And then play you. Alright, that should be good. I mean, let's make sure I'm hitting the right buttons here. Pause, pause. Pause. You guys just straight harvest. And that will definitely help that spectrum out. We still have those going. I'll play one of you just to kind of get those trees going. How are we doing over here? We don't have any extra, which is, I mean, I'm happy with that. We have 1 extra now. Do we have any extra over here? We do. Let's get those going. Make sure that's going. We have a 19-day drought, so we're going to be kind of kicking the bucket here. As far as that is concerned, we can pause that guy so we don't use up too much water. Let's go. What is this one? Import is needed. Just to kind of help District 4 out, because they're sending all their logs up here. And then if we send our logs to them, then this guy can cut down these trees, which then this guy can plant, and everybody's a little bit happier. Our food definitely took a positive turn, so we do have that going on for us. I think we're in a better spot. Whoa, you have 5 jobs. Let's get you going. Let's add those, and then that leaves us 1 left over. Make sure we got him going. We don't have a whole lot of extra jobs over here, so and that's probably due to part of we're still trying to grow. That's full. That's almost full, which is impressive. Fully stocked over there. That's almost done. Then we'll start being able to actually have blueberries, which, I mean, I'm totally fine with. That's not what I wanted. Oh, these are all dead now, so we can come in and, like, grow everything. That is fantastic. Alright, that's fantastic. So they'll be able to like actually come in here and actually do that, which that'll be great. That's more food. Can't argue with those numbers. 500. I mean, all this is still kind of low. Our sunflower seeds are always going to be a little bit low, but the drought is probably the best thing that we can do for our peeps, just for the simple fact of, yeah, just for the simple fact of like, oh, and this is built, so then this will stay green, which once this gets built up more, we could put a farm over here, have that growing, and actually get a little bit more. Yep, life is looking pretty good now. I will say that. We have these two guys pumping, this guy growing trees. We'll pause that guy. One tree cutters should be good enough. It's metal, which is great. I'm kind of putting a pause on it, but the event, like I said, once again, the eventual goal is to come over here. We have this part blocked off, so there's no need for water to actually come over here, or at least bad water anyway. Where's the food? Import if need be. Yeah, there we go. And they'll be able to import carrots if they need it, and then we can give them carrots if they need it. Because I think this is almost full. That's almost full. And that is almost full. Alright, so we're kind of making a bounce back on food. I enjoy that. I am happy with that. That makes me actually take a nice big sigh of relief. Now we can start to grow things. What are we? Year +4, year +3. Might as well play one of you. You're fully loaded. You have more than enough. And we have full workers in there too. Alright. I can deal with that. Can't get over here anymore. But I think we need to go one up on this one. This one's probably more important to do that on. What is this? Yeah, we're gonna do this instead. And then if we can build all of that up, then at least when this goes to bad tide, it won't have too much of a problem. And then I'm gonna also do this over here. And then we will button that up. Nope. That one's a good one. Alright, and then we'll build this up. And then this should do the same thing. And when a bad tide comes, then we won't have a problem with over serving. Yeah, that'll work out nicely. Play that. See, I'm kind of thinking maybe we do the same thing and build something like this right here. Obviously, this one would be cheaper because this is going to be a lot more. But I'm going to have them finish this. We're going to make sure that we are kind of pulling some of that in. Let's go to storages. Metal. Just to make sure that we have some over here. I don't know if we do. I see we have fairy planks, which that's quite nice. How are you guys doing? You guys seem to be good on food and water, which I cannot complain at this current point in time. Everybody's got more than enough. Carrots. Let's make sure that we are managing that. Because like I said, I don't know if they are actually getting carrots. If they are, then this will help. And then they'll also be sending us potatoes, which will, I mean, in hindsight will also help. We can get that going. I want to say we're also going to need to make sure that, where is it? That little bit is sent over here so then they can get it and he can make a little bit more metal. Hopefully that'll be enough. How much metal do we have? We have 25. A lot more metal than what I guess we could ever I wouldn't say we'd need, because we're going to need a lot more metal here in the near future. But I think right now I'm going to kind of make this episode a little bit shorter. I'm trying to find a sweet spot for my episodes. I think an hour is a little bit too much, so I'm trying to keep it under an hour, so that way we can make sure that, you know, everybody's enjoying the videos and what have you. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to do my research on these on YouTube to see what I can find, and I will make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment, all that fun stuff. Think about subscribing. I do appreciate all your involvement in my channel. It does bring me joy. So I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you have a good one, and stay tuned for more of these little Timberborn episodes as I try to figure out why we have so many free beavers. So until next time, also, if you have a name for District 4, drop it in the comments, and I will see you guys later.